is August 1st, I believe. I am cycle day 23 now. And my period's supposed to start like this weekend, upcoming weekend or Friday. And I'm just woke up too, by the way. But I just wanted to do a pregnancy test since it's around that time. And I know I didn't ovulate according to my progesterone results, but since my HCG was kind of high, I don't know, like around 3, but I know that probably doesn't mean anything because it could be around that, but it's never been like that around 3. It's always been 1. So I'm just testing just to make sure because I am trying to get an HSG procedure, so many words, this next week, or next 2 weeks or so. And I want to make sure I'm not pregnant, so I'm testing anyways, and plus it's kind of fun. Only a little bit, and I mean it's addicting, so I have to test. And I'm just testing with cheap strips, easy at home, and I have like the clinical garden ones as well. So I'm going to test with clinical garden, easy at home this morning. And then I'm going to probably test like every day till my period comes. Just because I am addicted. So yeah, we are in a new hotel, by the way, in Oklahoma now. So yeah, it's pretty great to be in a new place. This hotel's really nice. We spent a lot of money to get in a nice hotel because we wanted like a little relaxing break from all the madness with our RV, which we were just really upset about. So we wanted a freaking nice relaxing week while we are upset about our RV. And yeah, and also upset about me not ovulating apparently on time. So I don't even know if I'm ovulating either this next week. But if I do, it's late as heck, and my luteal phase is really, really short. Because I've been testing for LH, surge, nothing so far. But this weekend, though, I've been really busy with the RV, so I did a test for one day. And I haven't really been testing in the afternoons for like the past few days. So I don't know, I could have missed it, but I have felt some sharp left-sided pains for the past 2 days. Yeah, it does feel like ovulation pains. And I don't know, it could be around that time because I ovulated last month, or ovulated sometime when I went to cycle day 10 ultrasound. They said they saw the corpus luteum, meaning I did ovulate, but it's really weird that it was there after I had my period, and I'm not sure why my progesterone is so low. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. My doctor won't really tell me what's really going on either. Like, she's really nice, and she really helped me a lot with tests and everything, but I feel like telling me what's going on with my body, she just kind of, she just keep, like, I remember when I told her, when she was all like, oh, my uterus lining is like 5.14, and it's really thin, and she told me this, and she's like, yeah, that's on the thinner side, but you are okay because you're through 5 and 6, but when I look online and everything, it's like 5 is really bad, apparently, and really thin. So I've been trying to thicken it myself, but apparently she just keeps telling me things are okay, and I'm young, but at least she's giving me letrozole and everything else. It's just, she's not really helping me understand things, what's going on. But yeah, I'm just gonna take the letrozole, get the HSG done, everything else, and then if things, I don't know, if I still am like in 5 or 6 months and still things are like, not working out, and she's not seeming to help me out as much as I want to help out, because she was a great doctor, because I loved that she didn't mention my weight or anything, and she was really nice. But yeah, I just feel like definitely I probably have to see someone, you know, that really goes really into it, really deep at figuring out what's wrong with me fertility wise. But yeah, we'll like have to see what happens in the next 5 to 6 months, because I might get pregnant really soon because of letrozole and everything. And letrozole is supposed to help with luteal phase defect and help with progesterone and everything else. So help you ovulate earlier. So I should get pregnant, because that probably is the only thing that's wrong, hopefully. I am getting her to give me an order to check the rest of my hormones to the beginning of the month around my period. And then I'm going to get my hubby to do another sperm test in the next 2 weeks. We're trying to find the doctor here to approve it, because apparently there's only one hospital here. But I'm okay with driving to Oklahoma City if I have to, which is 2 hours away. But we will figure this out. Okay, down to the pregnancy tests. Hello. So I'm cycle day 23 now. So I'm gonna do some more pregnancy tests. It's really early morning, and my dogs, of course, are trying to fucking play. No, Gail, no. But yeah, we're gonna do some pregnancy tests, and yep. So not really any update. I haven't really been feeling anything differently. I got some cramps the other day on my left side. Maybe I am ovulating, but I never had any sort of LH surge when I've been testing, because I've been testing every day to see, because I don't know. Yeah, no surge, no positive tests on ovulation, which sucks. But yeah, still really upset about the RVs. I'm not feeling the greatest anyways about this month. I guess I'm just having bad luck this month. But yeah, if you don't know, which I actually talked a little bit about it last video, but yeah, we're trying to drive our RV to Oklahoma, our vintage RV, our 1984, which is it is 30 years old. So yeah, we like understood that this could happen, but it still sucks because we just remodeled it and everything else. But yeah, we were trying to drive it, and 30 minutes down the road, driving it to Oklahoma, it broke down and overheated. The hose to the radiator came off, and the radiator belt came off, which my husband fixed. We got the parts at the store, which took all day to do, by the way, because we had to wait for them to order it. It took like a few hours and everything else. So we had to leave our RV literally overnight, like that night, because there was no tow companies over where my mom lives, because she lives out in the middle of nowhere in a small town. And then we left it overnight. We tried to do all the work to it in the morning so we could try to get it to run again. And my husband thought we could get it to run again, where we can just head back to go to Oklahoma again. So we got the parts. He put the hose and everything in. It took all day to try to fix it. And then, yeah, we started driving it again for 10 minutes, and then literally started smoking. And it was because the transmission blew, which was it sucked so bad, because we just knew that's something we can't fix, something we probably won't ever be able to fix, just because it's worth the time. Gil, get down. Sorry, my dog thinks he's a cat, so he's been going through onto the top of the window sill. He's scratching at the window because he sees dogs or something. It's annoying. But anyways, yeah, we knew the transmission blowing would just be way too much money and not worth the how much the RV cost. And it's just had way too many mechanical problems, because we knew like there was something with the belts too, because they're always falling off. So we were planning on fixing that when we got to Oklahoma, but it's like now there's another thing, and it's like it's too much on us. We're just gonna sell it, which sucks so bad. But right now we have to keep it at my mom's house until we get a title, because it was lost, and we're hoping we get the title, because if not, then we're kind of screwed. And we're probably gonna have to end up just keeping it as a fucking house at my mom's house, which my mom has a really tiny house on her 30-acre land. She has 30 acres. So we were just like, okay, whatever. We'll just leave it there, and yeah, just have a room when we're there, when we stay there, when I stay there, or whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna do that for now, and then try to forget about the RV, because it sucks so bad, because we wanted to live in it. So I'm living in a hotel, but we actually found an apartment this time. Sometimes we can find rentals for month to month. So far it's only been, when I first met Dagan and started dating him and moved in with him, he was living in a house that was month to month, a 3-bedroom house. And then after that we couldn't find anything to month apartments or anything. So we've been living in hotels the whole time. We've been trying to find hotels with like kitchenettes and stuff, because I like to cook and everything else. It's just easier for us to live in like something that's more like homey anyways, than not more just a hotel room with just a tiny fridge and a microwave. So, which is like here, the hotels with kitchenettes here are like so expensive. Like usually we could find a Wood Springs that's a lot better priced. But yeah, we actually were able to find an apartment for a way good price, like a 2-bedroom for $800 a month. And then like the deposits and everything, that's kind of high because we have pets and everything, and it's like $400 for a deposit. But we figured we would be saving money in the long run, because he might be staying here for maybe 6 months at least. So we just was like, yeah, let's just get this apartment. Plus we'll have a kitchen and everything else. Just be way, way more easier. And then, I don't know, I might be staying in the apartment too while he goes off to another site for a little while too. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's definitely a nice change to live actually in a rental apartment, or yeah, a little home for us. It's not furnished, which apparently some of their apartments were furnished, but they had none available. So we are living minimalist, because we don't want to buy any furniture or anything, and we don't want to rent any furniture because it's crazy amount of money. So we're gonna live minimalist. We're gonna have an air mattress, and we're gonna have like some pillows and stuff to sit on the floor, and yeah, to watch TV or whatever. Yeah. We're gonna probably get another TV, because me digging like playing video games, and that's usually why we like hotels, because they have a TV. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I will have a kitchen. That's what I more care about, more than anything. But yeah, let's go on to doing these tests. So our bathroom's kind of a mess right now, but I got some first response and all of these tests. So I'm going to take an ovulation test and a clinical guard test. There's another clinical guard. I'm going to have to get me some clear blue tests, because apparently the strips don't work for me. I don't know. And also with letrozole, I want to make sure I'm ovulating and don't miss it. So yeah, but this month I just taken the cheapies because I have them. Okay, I can't open it. Come on, open. Ending up being an unboxing video because I can't open this. And I should have done this before I started the video. So my husband actually got the right ones. He had to go to the store and get everything because I was watching the dogs. But he got the right ones. Thought he would get the wrong ones. Okay. So annoying. So I don't know if I ovulated, or I don't think I did actually, because yeah, like I told you in the last video, my progesterone was low, everything. So I probably didn't ovulate, but I want to take a first response anyways. Because I don't know, it's just a need to have to take the test. I don't know why. It's so annoying. But yeah. Let's first start out with the ovulation test. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping it for a little bit longer. I like to let the dye run before I start putting it back. These are all like 5 seconds. One, 2, 3. Okay. That one's only supposed to be 3. This goes really quickly to dye. This I know is 5 seconds, the first response. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, come on, dye. Okay, dye ran. Whoa, just dropping everything all over the place. But yeah, you can see the dye is running. I was already finished the dye, but yeah, you can see here developing. So I'll be back in 5 minutes to show you guys. I'm gonna let my dogs out real quick. Okay, just came back from walking the dogs. So this hotel is really retarded. I don't know if I also told you guys, like, we've been having the worst fucking week. I don't know what's going on. But yesterday my husband, I don't know, did something with the other key card, and I had to let the dogs out. And I was like, I had to go down to get another key card. And the lady at the front desk almost didn't let me in because she's all like, oh, you didn't freaking have a pet room, or you don't have a pet room and you have pets. It's like, my husband told you when we got in here that we had pets. He told me this when we were checking in. And that, because I made sure, I asked him, like, did you make sure they know? Because I also did a reservation, or did the reservation online and said we had pets too. But I just wanted to make sure because fucking hotel people are stupid. And so she almost didn't let me back into the room. She literally was like, oh, you need to pay $250 to stay in that room. And I was like, what? And I was like, I don't even have my wallet. Like, I even told her, like, okay, I can pay that, whatever. We're only staying here. Like, I didn't even, like, that's a lot of money, but I was just like, fine, I'll pay it. Like, I wasn't even arguing with her or anything. And you should have heard her tone and her argument, her, like, attitude, I mean, like, the whole time. It was retarded, like, how rude she was, and how her attitude. But yeah, she was like, yeah, you need to pay that. But she was like, you need to pay it before 11 a.m. before checkout. I was like, I can't pay it though, because my husband has my wallet and he has the money and everything.
So she was like, oh, well, you need to move rooms then. And I was like, really? We just moved in yesterday. We need to move rooms because of your guys' mistake. Like, do you know how hard it is to move our stuff to room? Definitely with dogs. And I don't even have my husband here. I wasn't even saying this. I told her, okay. I kept like accepting all of this. And that's how the person I am is like, I don't really stick up for myself and I need to more. But yeah, I was like, okay, fine. And then she finally gave me the room key after I had to fucking tell her, oh, okay, well, because she was like getting annoyed by my dogs. So she's like, okay, go put them upstairs because, yeah, they're too much. And I put them upstairs because she finally gave me the room, and I had to ask her again for the room key when she was like, okay, go put them upstairs. I was like, well, I don't have a room key. That's the whole point of me coming down here, over here. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll give you one. And then she gave me one. And then I was upstairs with my mom and talked to her, and I always forget that they're my emotional support animals because I do have anxiety and depression. I was clinically diagnosed with it, which I actually can just, it's very low, so I actually can like keep up with not, it happening, but I do get anxiety sometimes being around people. Like, that's mostly why I stay in the room a lot of times and don't want to go out anywhere. It's more anxiety than anything. And then I get depressed just because I'm staying in the room. But yeah, I'm clinically diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and so my dogs are my emotional support. Like, I have papers from my doctor showing this because apartments and everything too have tried to like, say, oh, these animals can't be here and everything else. So I needed to get that to help. And we don't always tell the hotels, like we just pay it because most of the times when we tell them, they're like, oh, well, you need to still pay this amount. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, because I don't mind paying it because I'd rather just, pay the deposits like everybody else. And, if any damages happen, then I'll be like, well, you guys got the pet deposit. So I don't usually tell them, but this time I had to tell them because she was trying to fucking, move me rooms and everything else. Yeah, because after I talked to my mom, she's like, well, you need to tell them that they're your emotional support because she can't be doing that. And yeah, she's not supposed to be like trying to move me out of rooms or pay, make me pay extra money and everything else, for her mistake too, even. Like, it's their fucking mistake to put me in a room that isn't a pet room. So I went down there and told her this. I was like, okay, well, there's too much work when we just moved in yesterday to be moving our stuff to another room, like, for your guys' mistake. Like, I was very polite and everything about this. Like, I wasn't yelling or anything else. And I was actually trying to stick up for myself. But yeah, it was like, it's too much work to try to move rooms. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay for this. And then I also told her, like, yeah, I don't know if Dagan told you this, my husband, but yeah, they are my emotional support animals. So I shouldn't even have to pay any money or anything else. And she literally was like, fine, okay, you could stay in the room, like, with a rude ass attitude, because she knows she can't fucking force me out of the room now because they're my emotional support, and I said they were. And she was like, yeah, fine, okay, you can stay in the room. And I was like, do I have to pay the $250? And she's like, no, you don't have to. With a really rude attitude too. And she was like, okay, fucking go away. Like, that's pretty much her attitude was right there. And like, she was pretty much telling me. And she like kept talking when I was walking away too. And I was like trying to hear her, but I'm pretty sure she was just talking shit and talk. And then when I went to go get breakfast just down the hallway, I kept hearing her talking to her coworkers about bullshit, probably about me. It's like, you are very rude to your fucking people that live here. Like, what the fuck? And I'm also in Oklahoma. This is like the South. Like, when I was in Georgia, people weren't the very nicest to me. Because I am mixed, but I don't know, people aren't very nice to colored people, and usually that's why I get my husband to do the check-ins and everything else and deal with the people, because they usually like to walk over me and be rude to me, and I don't know why they always are like that to me. Like, I bet if Dagan wants to go down there with the dogs, she probably wouldn't have said anything or had an attitude because Dagan is white. So, yeah, it was stupid. Very, very stupid. But, yep. And then also, we're finding out that they fucking color their yards around here. Everything is blue. My shoes are blue. My fucking dogs are all blue. Their paws are blue. Like, I was letting them jump on the bed. It's like, you guys can stain the heck out of these pets. I don't even care. Because they are rude as hell. And they're being idiots and staining the grass when they know this is a pet-friendly hotel. Like, you guys are going to have fucking dogs' paws pet blue. Like, and I don't even know if this stuff is good for the dogs' paws. Like... So now I have to always clean their paws off when they get inside. It's like, really? You guys are such idiots and you guys are so rude. I gave them such a bad review. And I'm still staying here because we paid for it. And I already know they're probably not going to give us a refund. So, yeah, it's just, whatever. I don't even care. I'm just going to stay away from those people in the office. Like I told Dang, and like, you could deal with him. Like, I'm not even going to do laundry. The laundry room. I'm actually gonna try to do laundry in here and hand wash laundry because I don't want to go outside. And this is why I get anxiety, because people like this, people give me anxiety. It's so annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the pregnancy tests because I actually am seeing a line on my first response. Not getting too excited because it could be an indent, and these first responses kind of suck lately. Okay, so here we go. We got first, well, let me show you. I know you can't see that, but let me show you the clinical guard. So I see line on the clinical guard. I saw one yesterday when I took a test. So yeah, my camera fucking stopped working, or like my phone died or something. And my phone died last time, and I was trying to do a test and show you guys. So I couldn't fucking put the test on video, but I can show you guys the tests I've been taking or took. So they're probably evap lines, but I see a line on that one. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, there's a line. And then the Easy at Home has kind of a line, but they're probably just indents. That one doesn't really have a line. It's probably just indents, just me. But yeah, my LH test is still negative. Still low and everything else. Not very dark. It's darker than it was yesterday, so that's different. But here's my first response. So, I don't know. I see a line. Like, I'll insert a photo if I can get a photo of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like so faint, and it's, I don't know, it's just like kind of a shadow line. I don't know, but it's more of a line than I've ever seen, even for an indent. But I don't know, I'm not very excited about it because I just know with these first responses, unless it's like a really dark line and stuff, like then it's positive, but I don't trust these first responses. Have a white background. But yeah, this is my first response. I'm gonna consider it negative. I'll insert a photo and everything else, and I'm probably gonna take one more first response, like the day before my period or something. It's like 4 or 5 days before my period's supposed to start. That's why I took one, because it might show up the line. But yeah, these are my tests for today. I'm just kind of gave up on this cycle, which is okay. I'm gonna be starting a new cycle on letrozole, so I'm hoping then I will get a positive that month. I hope. I'm praying it will be next month, and I'll be finally pregnant, because it's already going into month 9. Month 9. It's retarded. I got it's so close to a year now. Like, I know people have tried for so long, and it's like, this is nothing, but To me, it feels so long, and I don't even like think I'm ovulating every month. And I'm having issues apparently with luteal phase defect and everything else. I don't know why, because my everything seems to be pretty normal except for my uterus lining is pretty low, but I don't know. I need to do more tests and finding out what's wrong with me. More with me, because I know I'm having some sort of ovulation issue. That's why I'm taking letrozole to help that. But yeah, thanks for watching and everything else.